Greetings and salutations, everyone, and welcome back to more The Hundredline, Last Defense Academy. Where last time, we were doing the ultra mega secret route where we hang out with Hiriko and go into different timelines and stuff. But then that QB quantum bacteria stuff followed us into our place, and now we might be doomed if we don't find QB liquid. I think that's what happened last.
Right.
So we're going out and looking for it.
It's been 8 days since we've recorded. You all won't tell the difference, but yeah.
Just like the day before, we split up into a group of 7 to explore and 8 to defend the school.
8. Well, it's not a coincidence.
Hiriko and I were part of the exploration team. Well, naturally, we're the important people in this timeline.
Right.
We spent all day going from place to place in search of QB liquid. But in the end, we had nothing to show for it. We gave up on the search for now and decided to pick it up again the next day. We're only 35 days in and things are dire.
Yeah.
Get ready. Prepare.
It'll
You
be
ready to go?
fine, I'm sure.
We decided to switch out the members of the search and defense teams randomly each day. Today I ended up in the defense team. After breakfast, I sent off the exploration team with a few words of encouragement. After that, I went back to my room. What should I do now? Should I go back to looking for that book, Reflections on Imprecatory Metempsychosis? No, that probably wasn't the right move today. Why not? My mind was so preoccupied with the particle bacteria, I doubted I could focus. Well, like, you're just, like, thinking about it, like, I need the particle bacteria. I need the particle bacteria. I need... Like, you can just look at books. Calm down. Still, I can't just sit around staring at the ceiling. The others staying at the school were Takamaru, Nozomi, Yugamu, Kiyoshika, the Tsukumo twins, and Ava. I decided to go see what they are all up to. AKA, I just went to bed because we already did everyone, right?
Yeah. We have finished all of the friendship stuff.
Yeah, maximum friendship with all. We had that surprisingly sweet ending to Narumi's, and then, yeah, we're done. At night, I met up in the schoolyard with the exploration team, who had returned from their trip. Their disappointed faces told me all I needed to know, but I still had to ask, just in case.
Huh?
How did it go? They weakly shook their heads. That's too bad. 6 days left. Slowly but surely, our time was running out. After dinner, I headed for the usual spot behind the school at Hiriko's request.
Huh?
What did you want to talk about?
Today is day 36. That reminded me of something. Do you remember what happened on day 36 in the Box of Calamity timeline?
I sifted through my memories. If I remember right, Eito used the parallel leap machine to jump to another timeline.
That's right. But in the end, we never found out which one he jumped to.
Huh?
Are you saying you figured it out now?
No, it's not that. But something about it still bothers me.
That reminds me, Eito escaped from his cage back then, too.
His method was different this time around, though. In the Box of Calamity timeline, someone broke the lock to the cage for him.
Huh?
Someone?
If you don't remember, it's for the best.
What? Yeah, that was the timeline
anyway.
where he, was, going crazy and was making Force Ghost choke everybody. I think. Maybe that's what she's referring to. I don't see why she would just tell him if it was somebody else, right? So it has to be something he did again, and she's just not going to tell him because he gets sad when he thinks about those things.
Poor bipolar depression Takumi. I feel you, dude. It sucks. Anyway. At any rate, he used a different plan here in this timeline. He managed to escape the cage all by himself.
Yeah, with the balloons. The moment I heard those words, I remembered something I'd heard.
Sir Eito requested that I close the drain.
Well, it's true! I opened the valve for the fountain in the courtyard all the way! The whole courtyard was soaked, like it had been doused by a sprinkler or something.
I did give
Or-
Eito something made of rubber. Sturdy rubber balloons. About 100 of them, actually.
Just casually give somebody 100 balloons.
Yes. I will not ask questions. Why do you need these 100 rubber balloons that are very sturdy, Mr. Murder Man? I don't know.
So that's what happened.
Eito used the same method Ava did in the mystery timeline.
You're just realizing that now. Well, it took me a while to connect the dots myself. On day 9, I remembered the way Ava escaped in the mystery timeline. Do you remember when you suggested putting Eito back in his cage after he escaped? At that point, I was suddenly assaulted by a violent headache. I suddenly remembered what happened in the mystery timeline. That's why I said what I said.
Violent headache, or a migraine, perhaps.
Yes.
Not that cage. We have to put him somewhere else.
As soon as Hiriko finished talking, I took off running.
Where do you think you're going?
I could hear her calling after me. I responded without turning around.
I'm going to confirm something with Eito.
Confirm what?
Isn't it obvious? SAD! The scandalous Atsuki disappearance.
Ugh, fine. I don't know what you're up to, but I'm going with you.
What are you two doing? It's almost time for bed. Couldn't you get any sleep? Did you come here so I could read Snow White to you? Unfortunately, I don't have any fairy tales.
Shut up. I'm here to ask you something.
Oh, really?
You got out of that cage by yourself, didn't you? That cave person you said unlocked it for you doesn't really exist.
What are you babbling about, Takumi?
The bottom part of that animal pen wasn't secured in place. It's just a heavy iron cage mounted on a base. Still, it weighs 1 ton. It's not something anyone could move with their bare hands. That's why you came up with the idea of using buoyancy. The courtyard can be sealed airtight. If the drain was sealed off and the fountain valve was wide open, the courtyard would be full of water in a matter of hours. And what would happen if there were 100 inflated 10-liter balloons in the cage when that happened? Archimedes' principle states that upward buoyant force is equal to the weight of displaced water. 100 balloons that hold 10 liters each makes 1,000 kilograms, 1 ton of upward force. This cancels out the weight of the cage and reduces it to near zero. You'd barely need to use a single finger. You were easily able to lift the cage with just the slightest effort. That's how you escaped.
You know what's really ironic? For someone that hates math so much, how the fuck do you know this? Just wondering, you know?
Well, you just gotta know the density of water, and the rest is easy.
I don't know that shit. And I'm older than him.
Well, in high school, I knew it. I don't remember right now off the top of my head, but yeah.
What kind of school did you have? My god. It's okay. Don't worry about it.
On hearing my explanation, Eito broke out into a bright grin.
Bravo. What a brilliant deduction, detective. There's no reason for me to hide anything now that you've figured out that much. Then tell us, why did you invent this K person? to sow distress and discord, naturally. And why did you go to the infirmary after escaping? To destroy the Revivomatic. Without that, you'd all be in a tough spot, wouldn't you?
Listening to him was making my blood boil. You haven't changed at all. You're still a liar, a traitor, an untrustworthy scumbag.
Oh, I feel so terribly wounded. Maybe it would make me feel better if I told some about your little trips through time. Apologize. On your hands and knees. Put that low, slopping forehead of yours to the ground. And scream about how sorry you are, with tears streaming down your face. Do that, and I might forgive you.
I drew my hand back to lash out, but Hiriko caught it before I could.
Come on, we'll only waste our time talking to him. Oh, you're going? That's too bad. I happen to be aware of some valuable intel that you might be interested in.
Valuable?
Intel. But I won't say a word until I get that apology. See you around, friends. Good night.
He returned and vanished into the capsule. He sleeps in one of them, yeah.
Right. He's bluffing. Don't pay him any mind.
Huh?
Yeah, you're right. Let's get out of here. So ended day 36. I didn't think about Eito again for a while after that.
It is so hot in my house. I'm dying. Peace and
We spent the entirety of the day searching for QB liquid. Unfortunately, our search didn't turn up anything, and time flew by without any mercy. The morning of day 38 was upon us without so much as a hint of a lead.
Get prepared. Be ready to.
Why don't you even still show us Siri? We've seen that message so many times. Just don't play it anymore.
yeah. They should know by now we're tired of it. Anywho.
Okay, get you guys later.
Hey!
Be careful out there.
Or don't. Be as reckless as you want. We only have 5 days left.
That's right. Don't hesitate to make sacrifices. Do whatever it takes to find that QB liquid and bring it back to the school.
Make sacrifices?
If we die outside the wall, we can't come back.
He's telling us he doesn't care if it comes to that. So heartless, I won't let that comment slide. Siri can say whatever he wants. It doesn't mean we have to agree. Right, your biggest priority is making it back in one piece. That's an order, understood? What'd you say?
I said, is that a One Piece reference? She said One Piece.
I'm so grateful for your words of encouragement.
Yes, we should go now.
After seeing off the exploration team, the rest of us went our own ways. AKA, he slept the whole day. I always end up coming back to my room. Is this just in my nature? Well, whatever. 7 people are on guard duty, not counting myself. Kurara, Gaku, Shoma, Moko, Darami, Tsubasa, and Hiriko. I decided to go see what they were up to. AKA, I took a nap. Why do anything in that library when you can just take a nap all day?
Right.
We don't want the plot to advance.
We're the protagonists of this game. Of course we don't.
The exploration team came back late. It was already past 10 p.m. when we saw them.
What are you guys doing? thing. I was worried.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Well, did you find anything?
All 7 members of the exploration team grinned upon hearing her question. Don't tell me. You found the QB liquid?
Uh-huh.
No, we weren't quite that successful. But we got something else instead.
An important piece of information.
What information?
Oh.
We were searching around some building a long way away from here.
And we happened upon a platoon of enemies making camp.
Of course, we hid ourselves right away.
Those clowns never saw us, but
We overheard their leader talking to someone through their wireless comms. We heard them mention the particle bacteria. The exploration team excitedly continued their tale. They'd learned something from the platoon leader's conversation. A few days ago, at an enemy base, the relay station we'd been to in other timelines, there was a particle bacteria outbreak. They quarantined the corroded areas, but couldn't stop the spread completely. That was why that platoon had been sent out to that cluster of buildings to look for a way to combat the bacteria.
The last thing we heard the leader say was,
we've secured the QB liquid.
I've already sent it to the relay station.
it should arrive at any minute now.
Oh.
So you're saying,
Aha!
There's QB liquid at the enemy base. The exploration team nodded with smiles on their faces. Just then, Sierra and Nigo showed up.
Hooray!
surprise, we heard everything.
What an incredible feat!
And you all made it back in one piece. Oh, that is a One Piece reference. You commanding officers. Just so happy you're all okay.
Quit it with that, man.
Anyway, I know we only just got this news, but I need you to go immediately.
Huh? Go where?
Isn't it obvious? The enemy relay station.
Of course, we can't very well leave the school empty. You never know when the enemy when there might be a surprise attack.
Those of you who went out today should stay here. You're probably exhausted after all that walking.
But wait a minute. I get why the defense team should be the ones to go, but
You really mean right now?
Yum, yum, yum.
you're darn right I do. If you don't go now, you won't make it in time.
Even by bus, it takes about 8 hours to get to the base.
Then we'd make it even if we left tomorrow. We still have 4 days left anyway.
I think you're forgetting something very important, Marco.
The school bus, right now, it's...
Oh dang, we can't use the bus because of that particle stuff.
Exactly. That's why we need the defense team to set off now. Preferably sprinting.
You want us to run when it would take the bus 8 hours?
You'll be fine. We're confident you can make the trip in a mere 32 hours.
32 hours.
Well,
Day
that
39.
ain't it.
After taking a moment to rest our eyes, those of us assigned to the expedition team left for the base. There are 8 of us in all: Moko, Darumi, Shoma, Gaku, Tsubasa, Karara, Hirako, and me. We were cautioned against using Tsubasa's and Shoma's class weapons to make the journey easier. Why not? We'd be in for a fight when we
Why?
got to the base, so we needed to preserve our hemoanima as much as possible. But like,
Oh.
a Jeep though.
It's
This is
so
the
much
first time anybody
faster.
thought of using it, and then they're like, no.
Yeah, can't do that, actually.
We need you to get there as fast as possible, but like, not that fast. Like, just chill.
Yeah, guys, just sprint. Use your legs. It's like a day.
You won't get tired. You'll get tired if you use your emo anima, so sprint instead.
Yeah, that's a better option,
According to Sierra and Nigo, class weapons weren't capable of that kind of extended use anyway. Oh, really? Our only option was to run. Night fell. Dawn broke. And even as everything fell dark again, we just kept going. Maybe that was an exaggeration, but aside from some short breaks for food, we really did just keep running. An overwhelming amount of time passed, and before I knew it, it was the start of another day. Day 40. Suddenly I realized the sky was light again. I must have fallen asleep while I was running. Everybody else seemed just as dazed, constantly moving their legs even as they grew limp and weak. Right as I opened my eyes, Hiriko, who was leading the charge, called out.
We're here.
We stopped and made our way to the top of a nearby hill to survey the situation. What we saw there was... Same cutscene, or...
It is.
No bus or anything, though.
I get it, you know.
Gonna have to run for another day. Couple of days to get back. That's
Yeah.
After some quick recon, we snuck into a nearby storm drain. This is a storm drain?
That's a whole ass cave, not a
Crystal
storm drain.
cavern over here. Anyway. Getting here was really tiring, wasn't it? Not even a real killing game could make me feel this close to death. Can we rest for a sec? I can barely move a muscle.
No, we don't have time.
You cold-blooded psycho. She's eviler than a homicidal mastermind.
Actually, I take offense to that. Oh wait, I'm not a maniac.
Anyway, just to confirm, we're going to fight the enemies in the base, right? Isn't that obvious? It's not like if we ask politely for their QB liquid, they'll just hand it over with a smile.
Huh? We've all heard about the enemy intel, right? Right, Hiriko told us on the way here. Hiriko had explained to everyone what she heard from Sire and the others. The name of the commander is Quinzel. Quinzel,
yeah.
He flies around in the sky, right? So annoying. With my specialist skill on our side, I'll whip up some surface-to-air artillery and knock him down in one shot. The thing is, I'll have to start crafting it after he actually appears.
Why? Can't you just make it now?
This particular weapon can only hold its shape for 5 minutes. After that, its internal pressure will cause it to explode.
I see. That makes complete sense then. One last thing. There's no revivals in this battle, so be careful.
Right, without the school bus, we'd never make it back to the infirmary in time. That reminds me of when we sacrificed Shoman at this place, and then he was just fine, so I don't know.
From a mechanical standpoint, it's okay for them to die. From a lore standpoint, it's not okay for them to die. Which never comes up, oddly enough, so why do they even put it in? Whatever. Exactly. So if things look shaky, retreat immediately. Got it.
Everyone nodded in silence. Their faces looked tense. Okay, guys, let's do this. Special Defense Unit, move out. Stabby stab. We had to go back up there to stab. Gonna do it in the storm drain.
Yeah, you know, didn't want to scare Dasha.
Annihilate all enemies in one turn. Like, I don't even explain that you need to do it in stealth. It's like, they're like, you've done this probably a million times by now.
Right.
That battle was on easy mode.
Yeah, nothing to it.
It's not over yet. He's coming.
Him? It's Quinzel!
The mighty Quinzele. Behold.
No,
Here,
he's so
just like a
fearsome.
moth fluttering around a bonfire in summer. All right, cover me. I need to focus on crafting this artillery.
It's a flying whale.
Hello, Earth to peasants! Am I talking to myself here? It's an honor to be tasked with protecting somebody as noble as me.
Everybody, Kurata's right.
See? He gets it.
No, I mean, forget about honor or nobility or whatever. Just cover her.
Understood. Got it.
Alright, she'll build this thing that takes 3 turns in 1 turn.
Yeah.
'Cause
We
she's
gave
that
her some of
good.
that medication from that one time.
It's set. Told you it wouldn't take
Or
long.
like that special massaging thing that just like, yeah.
Oh yeah, the massaging thing. That's what it was.
Ah, he freaking survived!
Naughty Kurara! You broke your promise! I never said this would kill him! I just said it would knock him down!
Less bickering, more fighting.
Okay, here goes.
Lost him.
You wretches.
Give us the QB liquid now.
You win. It's just a thing that happens on this planet, I guess. Like, QB, the quantum bacteria, this happens again.
The pain. It hurts. Why?
Like one of the natural disasters.
Why would you do something so cruel?
You're asking us? And why do you?
Suddenly, Quinzelli broke off and stared at something behind us, far off in the horizon. It's gonna sleep again as we turn around.
A UFO!
Huh? Where?
Oh God.
Confirming he's smarter than all of us. Everyone turned to look. I was so caught up in the moment that I did too.
Huh? I don't see no UFO.
Don't tell me.
We turned back around, but it was too late. In all honesty, I'm kind of glad he gets to live and escape. Even though Eva said she doesn't like him, so maybe we should kill him, but I don't know. He just
I don't
lives
care
and
if he
escapes
dies.
the war and never shows up again every time, so it's like good ending for him.
Right. That's the best ending he can have.
Yeah. During those precious few seconds, the defeated commander had disappeared completely.
Did he?
Run away?
Looks like it.
With that idiotic trick? Not even a kid would have fallen for that.
And yet, we did fall for it.
So you're saying we're dumber than a bunch of little kids.
We may have won the battle, but we lost morale.
It's fine. He came here for the QB liquid, not his body. Or humanima, I
I
guess.
found it! It's here!
Shuma's voice echoed throughout the base. We all followed the sound. Shuma, did you really find it? Yes, in a storage room in the back. Then let's see it. Gyaku's urging, Shuma pulled it out from behind his back.
No doubt about it. That's QB liquid.
Is this gonna be enough? Or do we need, like, more bottles? Like, how big is this bottle? How much do we need? Yahoo! We did it! We can use this to get rid of the particle bacteria, right? And then we go into another timeline and give it to the other people, too.
Yeah. What if it's like 10 gallons or something? It just looks real small on the screen. Yep. Completely and thoroughly. Good work, Shoma.
Great work. I didn't know you had it in you, Shoma. Here, now we can take a break.
I don't think so. We don't have time to even stand still, let alone sit down and rest.
Oh?
We only have 2 days left. If it's going to take us 32 hours to get back, we won't arrive until tomorrow night. And I'm assuming you're all too tired to run in the same speed that we did on our way here. That means we'll be racing against the clock. If we really push ourselves, we might make it back by morning after tomorrow.
But...
Silence, servant.
Servant?
Let's just get going. The others are counting on us.
Hiriko started making her way outside the base. The rest of us could only sigh. Hiriko, it's just like I said. Now, everybody, she's a cold-blooded psycho. With that, we all staggered after her.
All implies she says it too.
Well, she left, and then we all were there, so everybody besides her.
Yes, but all is everyone.
Not including the person not there. It's obviously not including the people back at the Blast Defense Academy either. They're not here.
They said it too. It's a hive mind. Don't you understand? Even Veshmet said it.
I see.
I'm joking.
All we could do is drag our exhausted bodies back to the academy, one step at a time. My consciousness was so hazy that I felt like I was running inside a nightmare. My legs were out of strength. I imagined they were just two withered ancient tree trunks attached to my body. Morning finally came. The sun set. And even as night came again, we never stopped. What we were doing by that point could hardly be called running. Even walking would have been too generous a description. Also, we can use Tsubasa's jeep now, right? Because, we don't have to be ready for a battle.
Hopefully.
My body felt like it wasn't mine anymore. It was like I was having an out-of-body experience. Suddenly, I heard a voice. The date is about to change. I had no idea who said it. For all I knew, I might have said it myself without realizing. Feeling blurry and hazy, we crossed over into a new day. Just keep walking. Just keep... Day 42. Just like Hiriko predicted, we finally arrived at the academy in the morning of day 42.
You guys, I hardly to sing like this.
Welcome back, just isn't it now?
You returned safely. I was so worried that my heart almost broke.
Oh.
My dear sister and I prayed for you every day.
Damn it. The hell is this? Some kind of salty shit's coming down from my eyes.
Me too. My eyes are squirting.
The defense team all looked genuinely happy to see us back. We appreciated that, but... all we could muster was a dry laugh.
So, what about that QB liquid?
You found it, right?
Tsubasa weakly lifted her arms to bring it out.
Woohoo!
Oh god, there he is.
This stupid bear. This is why I hate capitalism. This stupid, great value bear.
Hey, nice work.
I knew you could do it.
Thank you so much, everybody.
They showered us with applause, cheers, and praise. Smiles stretched across every face, and some even started leaping with joy.
Now, Miss Kawana, I hate to ask you this so soon after you return, but...
Do you think you can get started on dealing with the bacteria?
Tsubasa looked completely drained. Her hollow eyes stared into nothing as she answered.
Fine, but I can't do it alone. I need everyone's help.
Oh.
Guess it's a good thing we slept for days straight before all this, so at least we're well rested before.
Indeed. Whew. Looks like we made it in time. Good thing the school has replication machines.
Wait, we just have replication. We can get infinite QB liquid?
Yeah. But why didn't we know about this any other timeline?
Like we just have Star Trek replicators and we didn't know?
That's actually crazy. Wow.
Thanks to that, we managed to synthesize a large quantity of undiluted QB liquid.
We divided the QB liquid among ourselves and sprayed it all over every last inch of the school. Of course, we gave the school bus in the parking lot a thorough going over as well.
That should clear out the particle bacteria. There's no chance of it spreading now.
But what about the bus? Still a corroded mess.
I guess I'll just have to figure something out.
Just let her sleep.
Yeah.
You gonna repair it?
Yeah, I did this kind of thing plenty at Grandpa's garage. What a relief.
Yum, yum, yum.
And now, Kawana, if you don't mind, I need you to...
Someone kicked Siri as hard as they could before he finished the man.
Good.
Honorable Sea Racer.
Nico ran over to comfort his fallen superior. Who would do such a thing? I looked around to find the culprit, only to see that everyone else was looking at me. Apparently, I was the one who kicked him. It had all happened unconsciously. Sorry, Siri. I'm so tired, I'm losing my sense of reason. Siri does not appear to be listening, I fear.
Yeah, he's out like light.
Is everything okay? I mean, with you, Takubi. Isn't the bomb inside of you supposed to go off if you even lay a finger on Seaway? It's probably fine.
I agree. After all, Yumi might have laid something on you. It wasn't a finger. It was a foot.
Wow.
After that, we immediately parted ways. The others headed back to their rooms, but Hiriko lingered behind to speak to me.
Looks like we've solved our particle bacteria problem. In this timeline, anyway.
Huh?
Yeah, we should give some QB liquid to the Hunt timeline, too.
The next time the blood space waves will be high enough is day 45. We'll be able to leap then, between 5 and 11 a.m. It'll still be a while until we can get to the Hunt timeline.
Hope the damage hasn't spread too badly by then.
Me too. But there's something else we have to do first.
Are you talking about that metempsychosis book?
We'll resume our search tomorrow. Tomorrow will be our last day, actually.
Right, we only have 10% of the books left to check. Hiriko gave a firm nod.
Well then, it's all in your hands.
With that, she left and headed for her own room. I staggered and wobbled back to my room. When I lay my worn-out husk of a body down, I was greeted by intense drowsiness. I have no idea what happened after that. A second later, I was completely unconscious. Well, then he wakes up 5 days later.
Yeah.
You would think. I mean, he usually sleeps longer when just randomly, but now he has a reason to sleep forever.
It's evening, Takumi. How long do you plan on sleeping? You're too old to act like this.
Hey!
I'm literally a teenager. And in case you forgot, we ran 2 marathons, fought a battle in between, and had to hose the school down with QB liquid as soon as we got back. I'm dying from lack of sleep here.
Keep it down. We're in a library.
Who cares? Nobody's even here.
I'm here. Are you blind or something? Didn't I just tell you to keep it down, smooth brain?
You're yelling too.
I'm glad to see you're doing okay.
Same to you. After a short rest, Hiriko spoke solemnly.
Alright, let's get started. For real this time.
We spent what felt like an eternity there in the library, in silence. My head was empty, incapable of independent thought. We were just staring at the light of the lamp dangling from the ceiling, transfixed. I had no idea how much time had passed, but then I heard the announcement.
Make sure you get some serious... Well then.
Silence washed over the cold, vast space once more. Neither of us said a word. We continued to stand there, stunned. After some time, Hiriko finally spoke.
Let's head back.
I tried to answer, but my mouth was too dry to move.
Oh.
There's no sense in lingering. The book wasn't in here after all. It might be out there somewhere beyond the wall of fire, but I have no idea how we'd find it. There's no libraries or bookstores out there. It would be like trying to find a needle in a haystack.
Does that mean?
We're going to have to give up on the book and find another way out of the loop.
With that, Hiriko slipped out of the room. I felt something dark in the pit of my chest. I couldn't even muster a sigh. So that library is very cool. I like it.
It's among the cooler libraries, I suppose.
I'm just a fan of libraries in general, honestly.
If it doesn't have a spiral staircase, I don't care.
I wasn't over what happened yesterday. The black lump was still stuck in my chest. But we still had more than 50 days until day 100. We'd be sure to find a way to break out of the loop by then. I firmly reminded myself of this fact and decided to walk around the school like normal. AKA, he took a nap because he needs it for once.
Right.
Sleep the entire day. Typical Takumi behavior.
That's your average protagonist, you know?
The sun set and the scenery turned dark and dusky. A similar phenomenon was happening in my chest. I couldn't stop thinking about the loop. Was there really a way out of it? As I was mulling it over, I realized I wasn't alone.
Huh?
Ava, did you need something?
There is something I wish to report to you. Mr. Zanino, you said you were looking for a book called Reflections on Imprecatory Metempsychosis, correct?
Huh?
Yeah, I did. What about it?
I think I may have figured it out. Where that book is, I mean.
But what?
I was just talking to Mr. Genzaki, and somehow we ended up on the subject of Mr. Atsuki.
Yes, Eito has been locked up in that room ever since day 9.
Pardon my asking this, but is he alright? How was his emotional well-being?
I think Shoma said he brought him some books, and he probably just brought him the important one.
Yeah, he was just in his room, you know.
I'd give him meals regularly. He always seems the same as ever. He's actually pretty fond of that place. He told me it's quiet and relaxing. He even said it's perfect for reading.
For reading?
Yes, I bring him books with his meals. He asked me for something to read, so I just grabbed a few from the library.
If I might ask, Was there a book titled Reflections on Imprecatory Metempsychosis in your selection?
Yes, there was. I remember it because of that weird, complicated title. Why do you want to know? Ava, thank you. I gave her my short and sweet thanks we were sprinting outside. Hiriko, come with me.
What is it?
I know where the book is. We thunder down the stairs, through the halls, into the capsule room. Beat 'em up.
Let me guess, you finally figured it out.
Where did you put that book?
I've got it right here.
Eito pulled the book out of his jacket. I ripped it out of his clutches. I looked over the cover. There it was, the title I'd wanted to see for so long. Reflections on Imprecatory Metempsychosis. Unfortunately... What the...
All of the pages are ripped out.
What happened to them?
Do you know anything about goats? I've heard about them. I've been told more than once that I look like one. Don't tell me. That's right. I ate them.
Okay, that explains the fan art I saw where he was eating a book. I didn't know why.
Oh my god. Wow. He's a goat.
And Kako and Takumi were eating frogs while he was eating the book.
This game is so weird.
Yeah.
You gave me so little food. I was so hungry. I just couldn't help myself.
Hiriko and I searched the room from top to bottom. We even frisked Eito just in case he was hiding anything on him. But there wasn't so much as a single page, not a single paragraph of the book remaining. Did you read it? You did, didn't you?
Why did you think I asked if you had finally figured it out? There was information relevant to our situation in there. You knew we'd show up for it eventually. Isn't that right? That's not all. I gave you a hint on day 36 as well. I happen to be aware of some valuable intel that you might be interested in.
So there was information about the time loop in that book.
Eito, tell us everything. What exactly was written in it? Have your hippocampi rotten away? I said I wouldn't tell you anything until you apologized to me. And not just Takumi. I'm including you too, Hiriko. That's called joint liability. Why don't you two get on your knees, put your foreheads to the ground, and lick the floor while you grovel? We're so sorry, Eito. You don't deserve this. Then maybe, just maybe.
Hey!
There's no way we're doing any of that.
Well then, I guess we're done here. You're gonna have to repeat these same pointless 100 days forever and ever. 100 years, 1,000 years, it doesn't matter. It'll just keep going for all eternity. Oh, maybe that's not so bad in its own way. It's the same as being immortal in a sense. On second thought, I'm actually a little jealous of you. So envious that I might have slept it off for a little while. I'm going to go ahead and call it a night. Sleep tight, you two.
Well,
Wow.
we just have to go to another timeline and get the book from that, right? The book was there, right? And then he didn't have it in every timeline, so we just gotta go to the library in another timeline, totally.
Maybe. Ask Shoma. He has such an amazing memory. He'll know where he picked it up from.
Yeah, it was still before dawn. Hiriko and I had come to the lab for the first time in a long while. We gotta go do QB liquid stuff right now.
Right. Okay, I'm all done configuring the machine. Everything's ready.
Now we just have to wait for 5 a.m.
Oh.
And the QB liquid.
Got it right here. I asked Tsubasa to give me a little extra. By the way, what do we do about Eito? Are we going to force him to tell us what he knows somehow?
That would be a waste of time. Torch doesn't work on his type.
Then what do we do? Hiriko rapped her knuckles against her brow as she answered.
Let's think on it. We still have time, and right now, we need to focus on the leap at hand.
Our goal isn't anything too complicated this time. We just have to get the QB liquid to Tsubasa in the hunt timeline.
But it's possible somebody might slip and crack his head somewhere along the line, isn't it? The next time the blood space waves will surge is day 50. There's a battle on day 47, so we can't afford to linger under any circumstances.
Don't worry, I won't screw up like that again.
Oh.
Then go ahead and work your magic.
5 a.m. on the dot. Clad in our leap suits, we slammed the red button and jumped onto the platform. Alright, let's go.
What a cool animation.
Yeah.
It's light out.
The morning announcement hasn't played yet, but someone might wake up early and come over here.
Let's proceed with caution. Don't make a sound.
Got it.
First, we head for Takumi 4's room.
Shouldn't we go straight to Tsubasa?
Looking like this, when she wakes up and screams in her face is lit, then what?
Why do we need to go to Takumi 4's room?
I need you to become Takumi 4 again. Then you can give the QB liquid to Tsubasa and explain how you got it.
Explain it how.
Just make something up. But if Takumi 4 wakes up while you're at it, we'll have a mess on our hands. That's why.
We quietly infiltrated Takumi 4's room. He was still sleeping. He doesn't lock his door. Hiriko sidled up to him and with a reckless amount of force, stabbed him with a hypodermic needle.
Can't you be a little gentler when you do that? Even if he's from another timeline, he's still me.
I know. And that's why I did it like that. More importantly, change clothes and get to Tsubasa. I'll take your suit and head for the capsule room.
What do we do about him?
We leave him here and go. The anesthetic I used is more powerful than the one from last time. He'll be out for the whole day. We've got nothing to worry about.
We stepped out of Takumi 4's room. I gave my leap suit to Hiriko, who wished me luck and vanished inside the school. I watched her leave before I headed to Tsubasa's room. I rang the doorbell and Tsubasa opened the door, sleepily rubbing her eyelids.
What is it? So early.
Tsubasa, the killing game route. Our favorite one.
Best one.
Sorry, but I have something to give you. Pulled the QB liquid out of my pocket and handed it to Tsubasa.
No way. This is the QB liquid. But how? Where did you get this?
Well, I snuck up to do some extra exploring last night and found it then.
Where?
Oh geez, where was it again? It was so dark I couldn't really see.
Well, whatever. What matters is that we can use this to get rid of the particle bacteria. Thank you, Takumi. You're seriously the best.
Aha!
What a relief. Now you can leave this place on day 100 too.
Huh? What do you mean, all of you? Aren't you going to get in the pod with us?
No, that's not what I meant. I was going to blow the lid off the whole operation if I kept talking. There's only one way out. Well, good luck with everything. I turned and tried to leave Tsubasa behind, but...
Wait, aren't you gonna help?
I have an errand I need to deal with. You can ask the others though, right?
Wow, heartless much? I'm kind of offended. Maybe I'll just disable the shower and toilet in your room.
Tsubasa started marching over to my room. I panicked and tried to stop her. But wait! We had until 11 a.m. to leap back to our timeline. It was only 6:30 a.m. now, so I still had time. Fine, you win. I'll help you.
Then away. Great, then let's get right to it. Finally done. I should have wiped out the particle bacteria.
Takumi has to keep doing this bacteria stuff in every timeline.
Yeah. Thanks, Takumi. You really saved us.
I scratched the tip of my nose. This hangar was the only place affected by the bacteria, right?
Yeah, for now. But just to be sure, I'll spray it all around the school later. I can use the replicator in the biolab to increase the stock of our QB liquid.
How about the escape pod repairs?
I'll just have to give it a shot. It looks like it's going to be a serious task, though. When I was spraying the liquid just now, I got inside the pod from a gap in the corroded external wall. From there, I saw that the control system was a mess. I'll need to replace everything, including the circuit board.
I don't really know anything about that stuff, but it sounds like a lot of work.
But there was one good thing. If we replace the control system circuit board, we'll be able to manually deploy the pod from the war room.
The war room? Manually?
Yeah.
So we could escape the school without waiting for day 100.
Exactly, but it's going to take at least 50 days to fully repair it, even if I work at top speed. So I'd be done by day 95 at the earliest. Barely changes anything.
Can't the others help you out with some of it?
There's plenty that they could do, but I can't really ask them for help right now. They're smack dab in the middle of the invader hunt, after all.
Huh?
I can hardly ask the members we're up against, you know?
Hold on, I thought the invader hunt was over.
Huh? What are you saying? It got back on track a while back. Ever since the real sponsor showed up on day 33.
He's like, oh my god. We doomed this timeline.
It never ends. What? The sponsor's still alive.
Yeah, Tsubasa said the one that got killed in day 31 was a spare.
Then Kakoji's still out there.
Right.
Which means she's likely hiding somewhere inside the school.
I was looking for a place to hide in the school without being found. Our eyes met.
Underground.
The hidden room. Let's go beat her up.
Yep.
We descended the stairs to the basement just as we suspected someone was there, but it wasn't who we were expecting. Eito!
What are you doing in here?
Eito stared at Hiroko in her leaf suit and nodded as if something had just clicked for him.
I see. You must be Hiroko. I'd recognize the voice. Identifying people by their voice rather than their appearance is some forte of mine.
The leaf suits had voice changers, but Hiroko's was turned off at that point.
Because everyone looks like hideous monsters to you. Oh, you know about that. Can't say I'm surprised. Those suits tell me you've experienced jumping to other timelines. And Hiroko, You don't belong to this timeline, do you? The Hideko from this timeline is already dead. You're here from some other timeline. That's where you learned about my secret. The same probably goes for you too, Takumi. Hideko being alive and well doesn't seem to bother you at all. Which means the two of you jumped from the same timeline, didn't you?
So what if we did?
I was just thinking out loud. After all, you're the same as us. You don't belong in this timeline either. Eito in this timeline had his cryptocopin absorbed by Takumi on day 2. How despicably cruel. Even if this isn't my timeline. Oh, that's hard to forgive.
You must be from the Box of Calamity timeline. You jumped in from day 36, didn't you?
Box of Calamity? Is that what you're calling it? You're probably right. I imagine that this timeline... that is the timeline I came from. I escaped the school, wandered the streets, and by chance stumbled on some sort of laboratory. I decided to tinker with the machinery there, and before I knew it, I was here.
There's no way that happened just by chance.
No, but it did. It's not so surprising considering my specialist skill. Special fortune-telling.
Eito nodded slowly. Fine, we'll say it was a coincidence. Let me ask you something. Are you the sponsor of the invader hunt?
No matter the timeline, you're still just as dense. The invader hunt started on day 26. How could I sponsor the game when I only arrived here on day 36? Then the real sponsor must be...
Kakochi. Cooler Kako. No.
Yeah. Oh, you two know who it is.
The Kako with drip.
Drip Kako.
Although that was in the other timelines, she probably didn't get the drip yet. Anyway.
Maybe. Not answering, huh? Well, so be it. I'm not interested in being the sponsor anyway.
She's not interested in the sponsor not being it, yeah.
Then what are you doing here?
Why are you here?
I wanted to read. Read.
Why would you do that?
You don't know why someone would read? You're terminally stupid, I fear. I read to satisfy my intellectual hunger. There's so much I want to know. About humanity, about space, about the laws of physics that govern it all, and of course, about the mystery behind my own existence. You two are completely unrelated to my timeline, so allow me to confess in full. Deep down, I wanted to see people the way you see them, purely as a matter of intellectual curiosity. So I started reading all kinds of books, to find a way to make it happen. Unfortunately, it seems there really is some kind of glitch in my brain. So long as I have that, I won't be able to perceive people the way you do. Sad, isn't it? Shall we cry about it together? All I want is to be friends. Do you know anything about how to get this glitch out of my brain? If you do, I think I could be your comrade again, in the truest sense of the word. I suppose there's no point in asking. You don't believe me, do you? I'll just have to disappear, I suppose.
Disappear?
Don't tell me. Exactly. See you around.
The very next second, Eito pulled something out of his pocket. He threw it straight at us. Instantly, the object exploded. I didn't have time to close my eyes or plug my ears. A stun grenade. I murmured my brief realization before losing consciousness. So powerful it knocked you unconscious.
Wow, losing your senses is that strong, I guess.
Only they were that powerful when he saved us in Ava back in the Ava route, so...
Get ready!
Fair enough.
Be ready to get...
Right, are we still stuck here?
Uh-oh.
You
Oh, we're
certainly sleep hard. Maybe it's an after effect of leap damage.
This is my room, right? Are we back in steady fundamental?
Of course. And who do you think you have to thank for that?
Don't tell me. Again.
I seriously considered just abandoning you this time. But I knew I'd miss having an errand boy. So I carried you back.
Was it a stun grenade that went off? Were you alright?
I was wearing my leap suit, so I took almost no damage.
I sat up and got out of bed. What happened after that?
Oh.
After the light subsided, Eito 3 was gone.
3?
He was the Eito from the Box of Calamity timeline. Versions of us in that timeline are Hiriko 3 and Takumi 3, right? I figured the same could apply to him.
I see, so Eito 3 got away.
I tried to chase him, but you were already so incontinent and laid out.
Don't you mean inanimate?
We were also running out of time to make the leap, so I had to give up on Eito 3.
Hiriko sighed deeply. We have to do something. Kakoji is in that timeline too.
That's true. Let's set it aside for a moment. There's someone I want to introduce you to first.
Huh? Who? Introduce me to someone?
This
the
is
chair.
my rock friend. Oh my god.
The chair of despair. It's the infirmary, that chair.
It's a Dominic cognitive reconstruction therapy device. The new and improved version.
So who did you want to introduce me to?
We're ready for you. Come on out.
At Hiriko's words, someone stepped out from inside the revivomatic. What? Eito? I instinctively balled my fists squared up.
It's okay. He's on our side now.
On our side?
Just to be absolutely clear, this is the timeline Eito's in. Other words, Eito 1.
You let him out of the capsule room?
Yes.
Why?
Don't be so alarmed, Takumi. I've been completely reborn.
Yeah, instead of finding a book in another timeline, we decided no, brainwashing is the way we'll solve our problems.
Yeah.
I didn't understand. I looked to Hiriko for an explanation.
Do you remember what Eito 3 said in the Hunt timeline? Do you know anything about how to get this glitch out of my brain?
Yeah, I was thinking the brainwash might fix him, but...
Yeah. If you do, I think I could be your comrade again. In the truest sense of the word.
Again, Hiriko looked at somebody who was like, I can fix him.
She's good at that. or so we think. It didn't work with that of me, but maybe with Eito, I hope. Anyway, that gave me an idea.
And it eventually worked with Takumi. She was able to fix the one with the Gi data, so it eventually worked with him too, so...
Oh yeah, that's true, yeah.
Cerebral glitch repair program.
Exactly. But I figured out that wouldn't be enough to get rid of the bone-deep contempt he had for humanity.
So you used that Dalmenic thing?
Oh.
Yes, with Sirai and Nico's permission, of course. Originally, this time machine couldn't be This machine, not time machine, couldn't be used for Special Defense Unit members. But thanks to my improvements on its design, I think I was able to use it on Eito. On the challenge. Whatever. I am very tired. I'm
It's
sorry.
okay.
And thanks to Hiroko, I'm as you see me now. Well, I suppose I don't look any different, but my mind feels like it's been thoroughly cleansed.
And what do we look like to you?
How can I explain it? To start with, Hiroko looks like an intellectual, refined woman of great beauty. On the other hand, Takumi, you look like a half-rotted cherry tomato that's been left in the back of the refrigerator too long.
He's still glitched.
That was just a joke. In truth, you're a beautiful young man with a dignified face full of courage and passion. Maybe I've said too much. Oh no, we fixed him. I think we made him worse. This is Eito route. Anyway. At any rate, appearance is something that can only be described subjectively. What I see and what you see are not necessarily the same. But at the very least, I no longer have any psychological aversion to appearance I used to. To put it simply, in my eyes, you all look truly beautiful. There's your explanation.
Really don't feel hatred for us or the rest of humanity now?
That's right.
So we can trust you now?
I swear you can. On my life.
Tell us about the book. What did you read in it?
Exactly what you'd expect. It covers the history and examples of the time loop phenomenon, as well as some scientific considerations. We want to know how to get out of the time loop. Was there anything about that? There was. You jumped into the past from day 100 to day 2, right? The loop was triggered by the first trip back in time. Once force is applied to an object, it will continue to move at the same speed until additional external force is applied. I needed to breathe. That's the law of inertia. Without friction or resistance, a spinning top would continue to spin forever. A pendulum continues to swing from side to side. A weighted spring continues to move up and down. That's exactly what your situation is like.
Enough explaining. Get to the conclusion. How do we break out of the loop?
The best way to explain it is the example of the spring. The two are the weight of the spring. Time moves down from day 2 to day 100. But it can't be compressed any further. The restoring force of the spring brings it back to day 2. So, how can we cut loose from the spring? Do we increase the rate? Precisely.
How do we do that?
Hey.
Let me get straight to the point. It all comes down to the lives of the Special Defense Unit. Their lives. Indeed, the weight here is the weight of life itself. In short, if all the Special Defense Unit members in this timeline survive until 10 a.m. on day 100, the sum of all those lives will serve as a huge weight that can tear away the mighty spring that is the time loop.
I don't know. Hiroko and I were silent. 3 seconds later, I shouted out loud. Yes, we can finally break free of the time loop.
We just have to keep everyone in this timeline alive.
That's no problem at all. Everyone's survival was one of my goals anyway.
Oh.
You know, contradictions. Not contradiction. You can jinx shit, you know? Don't say that. Please. Even without this information, we are going to protect everyone anyway.
Well, we have a definitive objective now, so I'm grateful for that.
Our friend's survival is directly linked to our escape from the loop. The situation just got much simpler.
Yeah, it really is like Groundhog Day. You gotta create the ultimate perfect time loop where everybody survives and everything. And then you get to leave.
I love that movie. Anyway. Yeah.
I looked right into Eito's eyes as I spoke. Thank you, Eito. I'm going to trust you for now.
For now. Well, that's good enough, I guess. It's hard to regain lost trust. I'll do everything I can to support you until you trust me unconditionally.
Day 46 ended in excitement, or rather, it didn't. Tomorrow, day 47, we'd face another defensive battle. Hiroko and I had something we needed to do before that. And that something was... It was... Day 47. This has been an hour and 16 minutes. You want to split it here or go a little bit longer?
What are you feeling?
I mean, I'm good to go if you are, but you had a long day.
Well, I will say this. I'm good to go more, but for those of you at home, I mentioned this before, but I started a new job, basically. I have worked consecutively at 8 12-hour shifts in a row. So, I'm quite tired, but I will manage.
Okay, so you want to continue a little bit more?
Yeah?
Okay. Everyone gathered in the war room before the morning announcement played.
Just checking one last time. Are we really gonna let that whack job Eito fight with us?
We spent 3 hours going over this last night.
We heard your arguments against it, but in the end, you all agreed to this.
Well, you two sounded so confident.
You were so passionate, it was like you were spitting fire. Just felt right to trust you.
A gutter dweller like me is permitted to say so. Eito does seem different from before somehow. That's right, his aura before was poopy brown, but now it's a shining poppy red.
Thank you. Although I'm not quite sure if that was a compliment.
Besides, you heard what Sirei said. Right, if Eito does anything even a little threatening, he'll detonate the bomb inside of him.
Oh, did I say that?
You did, sir.
Oh, sure. I'll take your word for it. I was sleepy then. I don't really remember.
This is the first time we've seen this.
Yeah, this is new. It's cute. For the love of murder, are you feeling okay?
Like I said last night, I'll follow our captain's lead.
I agree. As do I.
I personally am quite opposed.
Huh?
Introducing a new character now will just take away attention from me. I want everyone's praise and adoration. I want everyone to fawn over me.
I'll toss you a frisbee later.
Then I'm on board.
Look at how you massacred my girl. Thank you, everyone. Ava's right. I am like a new character on the battlefield. But I'll give it my all for the fight for you. And maybe you'll fawn over me after the battle.
Eito flashed a carefree smile. It was infectious. Soon all of us were smiling.
Aha!
Well then, the enemy will be here any moment now. So, Nico, if you will.
Got it. I'll cue the music.
It's free old Enka song. It's a folk song, right? I kind of like it.
We went over the reason for the song choice already, so no need to talk about that again.
Oh.
Two commanders will attack this time. Tarum Tammy and New Gang. The former manipulates sound waves. She'll try to pull us into a hallucination by playing frequency inaudible to human ears. To prevent that, we have to play a particular piece of music that includes waveforms to anti-phase hers. That's the folk song you're hearing now. By playing this song in advance, the enemy's sound waves will be cancelled out, which means no hallucination.
Oh.
Isn't that right, Sirei? Perfect recap, Shizuhara. I couldn't have said it better myself.
As we discussed our strategy.
Intruder alert, defenseman.
The hell? Aren't they kind of early?
I thought you said the enemy would attack after the morning announcement.
That's weird. We're well past wake-up time now.
Could it have something to do with how we redirected the entire announcement system to play the song?
In that case, we might be in trouble.
Trouble? Ah.
The morning announcement didn't play.
There might be something wrong with the intruder alert, too.
No, we've already lost them.
Yeah, we all died. Joke's on you. All of this was for nothing.
All of this was for nothing. We escaped to a different timeline.
Where was the decision? I don't know. Anyway. I knew it.
What do we do? The enemy's already breached the wall. Need to do something quick.
Takumi.
Got it. I nodded firmly. Everybody, let's do this. Special defense unit, move out. Then he stabs himself.
Amazing.
Yep.
Nice! Now you won't have to worry about those auditory attacks!
I'll just turn off the music.
Well then, everyone, the rest is up to you!
Wallop those nasty invaders!
I don't like the song, though. Oh no, Turum Tammy. I assume it was the same size kid. It's only if Veshna shows up that things might change, because I don't know what she's gonna do. She might start devouring everybody now. She said she was going to start breaking taboos, but it didn't necessarily mean this one, but we'll see. Neo Gang.
She's probably an observer.
The paragon of charity.
That must be the time reversal we heard so much about.
C-Ray and Nigo warned us about this, but it's even more a pain than I could have guessed. We'd best save ourselves some trouble and take out that new gang first.
If we don't, this battle will never end.
All right, everyone. Let's show these guys what we can do and end them!
This is my specialty! A show especially for you!
Oh no, the school's gonna blow up again.
Oh no, I'm so scared.
Everyone, this is horrible. The school is...
It's okay, keep it together. Siray told us about this trick too.
Right. It's just an illusion. Once we beat Tur and Tammy, it should go back to normal.
Isn't it against the rules for them to tag team us like this?
Shoma was right. We need to deal with New Gang first.
Okay, here goes.
Down, 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 down. And then we went instantly. Yay. Wave 3 end. Battle was over. With Tur and Tammy defeated, we could see the school as it really was again. But our relief was short-lived.
Huh? Where's Tur and Tammy?
New Gang's gone too!
They just ran off together.
They were holding each other for support. Why didn't you say anything?
Well...
They looked so sad, hobbling off like that.
That was enough for me. I had a good idea what the twins were thinking. They could probably see themselves in those two commanders as they helped one another.
Well, whatever. I don't feel like chasing after them to finish them off.
They were so completely covered in wounds.
So basically, Mervrum just really gets everything right. Everybody else gets to live. He doesn't.
That's so bad for him. This is why we will never, ever get Dasha as a friend. We're just screwed. My dream will never get realized. It's fine.
Their organs and bones will be in tatters by now. I doubt they'll show up here again.
Then is it time for the usual? I think so.
All right, ready and go!
Special Defense Unit! Best in the world! Indestructible and undefeated! Never lose! Never yield! Special Defense Unit, fight on!
Everybody's voices resounded loudly. The moment there was silence, Nozomi spoke.
That's not fair, Takumi! I'm the one who usually leads the chants!
But Sir Takumi is our leader.
He probably should have been the one saying it the whole time.
Fine. I'll let you do it from now on. But a little advice? You have to do the ready and go! Like you really mean it. Put some spirit into it.
Such detail.
I didn't know she put so much thought into it.
Everyone giggled as they looked at Nozomi. She blinked innocently a few times.
By the way, when does the fawning I was hoping for start?
Mr. Outsuki, did you really contribute to the battle that much?
Come on, I definitely did. Didn't you see?
Well, you just have to wait.
Our next defensive battle is in 10 days. So I suggest you start training for that.
Now that's unfair.
We watched Eito slump his shoulders in disappointment. Wow. Everyone burst into laughter at his misfortune.
Eito and Ava have just been reduced to puppy dogs.
Eito is truly one of us now. There's no way he'd betray us again. The bashful but bright smile on Ito's face was more than genuine enough to convince me of that. Doon, doon, doon. Yeah. Okay. We're well over halfway to 1,000,000.
Yeah.
Day 48. Lord. Oh no, but cut this.
Wow.
They bolted upright and looked around. My room. My body was freezing. A cold sweat soaked every inch. Was that a dream? No, that wasn't it. I'd experienced something like this many times before. This must be the same kind of thing, which meant something that happened in another timeline. I headed over to see Hiriko and gave her the rundown of what I just remembered. She nodded in silence and led me to our usual spot.
Oh.
Actually, I had a vision of the same event just before I woke up.
But that's not possible. What I just saw was from the Hunt timeline. We lost you on day 30 of that timeline. So there's no way you'd know what happened after that.
Say what you will, but I say what I saw.
Saw what I saw, yes.
I saw what I saw, not my bad. I do get a feeling that it wasn't something I saw firsthand, though. I felt more like something I heard from somebody else that was playing inside my head.
Oh.
Maybe I jumped to day 100 on the Hunt timeline somewhere along the way. Then someone told me what happened in that timeline. And after that, my consciousness jumped back to day 2, and I lost the memory.
You just regained it now?
That's one possible explanation anyway.
As usual, we continued our discussion after changing locations.
Oh.
What's more important are the specifics of what we just saw.
Yeah. First of all, Kako-G is going to self-destruct soon. But her death won't stop the invader hunt, because Eito 3 will take her place as the game's sponsor.
Huh.
Sorry. We'll have more casualties. And finally on day 93.
The survivors will launch a last-ditch attack against Veshness. And all of them will die.
Huh.
I wish we could help them. Do you think there's anything we can do?
Let's give it some thought. We still have 2 days until we can leap again. I parted ways with Hiriko, headed for the cafeteria, and gobbled down some toast before going back to my room. You had to get that toast.
Huh?
Okay, as much as I'm worried about the Hunt timeline, I still have things to get done in this one, like taking a nap. Okay, you want to split here or go even longer?
How long have we been recording?
1 hour and 33 minutes.
We'll stop here for tonight.
Okay, everyone. If you enjoyed this, then liking, subscribing, commenting, and sharing are all appreciated. The most important thing, though, that thou must absolutely do is have a nice day.
Oh, and also, it's important to write in the comments just how awful Great Value Mono Bear is. I hate that guy. He stole my image and did a really bad job of it.